Hello, good afternoon friends. Let's start the allylic oxidation by using selenium dioxides and benzene selenyl bromide. Okay, so first we discuss the oxidation by using the selenium dioxide. Now here the allylic carbon get oxidized to alcohol or to the carbonyl compounds, and if there is a carbonyl and having alpha hydrogen present, then this alpha position is get also oxidized to carbonyl compounds. So let's see the examples. This alkene by using selenium dioxide in presence of tertiary butene perhydroxide and CH2 Cl2 DCM as a solvent, then it gets oxidized to form the allylic alcohol, or it forms the carbonyl allylic carbonyl compounds is formed, aldehyde or ketone may be formed. So let's see the mechanism how this conversion takes place. So in mechanism, the mechanism occur by first in mechanism in reactions and followed by 2,3 sigma tropical rearrangement to give the corresponding allylic alcohol or allylic aldehyde or ketone. Now this H, selenium dioxide, now here is in reaction, that is 4 plus 2 cycloaddition reactions. Here this oxygen takes the proton, this bond shift here, and this attack on selenium. So 4 plus 2 cycloaddition, that is in reaction, take place. Double bond, here is Se double bond OH. Now this, there is formation of double bond CH2Se. Now this oxygen attack on this, there is formation of double bond again at this position OSeOH, and which is on hydrolysis. By hydrolysis H2O, the lone pair attack on selenium O minus takes the proton and it forms OH plus HOSeOH, this selenium compound, and again this selenium compound get oxidized to selenium dioxide by using the tertiary butene perhydroxide. Tertiary butene perhydroxide act as an oxidant, and which oxidizes selenium second to the selenium dioxides. Now see here, this here is Se double bond OH. This attack on this, there is formation of the product is double bond OSeOH. Now here is the loss of water molecule and selenium gives plus H2O carbonyl with alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl is obtained by using these metals. So either this allylic alcohol or this alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound is obtained. This is the mechanism for these reactions. Now let's see more example of this oxidation reaction. 15 selenium dioxide, tertiary butyl per hydroxide CH2Cl2. So again here the allylic position is at this position, there is hydroxylation take place and C7H15. So this product is obtained by the selenium dioxides. Another example, selenium dioxide and tertiary butyl per hydroxide CH2Cl2. Now here this is the allylic position and there is formation of allylic alcohol take place. Okay, now if the alkene having the methyl substituent present on it, then that methyl substituent undergo oxidation to form the aldehyde. So for example, alpha pinene on oxidation selenium dioxide tertiary butyl per hydroxide in DCM solvent, then this methyl group undergo oxidation to form the aldehyde. So this allylic CH3 undergo oxidation to form the aldehyde. So let's see the mechanism for this reaction. Let's see the mechanism of this reaction. CH2H double bond. Now selenium dioxide, there is first in reaction and then followed by 2,3 sigma tropic rearrangement. So CH2 double bond C selenium double bond OH. Now here is 2,3 sigma tropic rearrangement. 2,3 sigma tropic rearrangement. Rearrangement like this. Here the oxygen attack on here, there is shifting of the double bond here to form the double bond, and selenium carbon bond breaking take place. Now here is oxygen SeOH, and again this H transferred here, the water molecule and formation of the aldehyde take place. CHO plus Se plus H2O. So this product is formed by this method, and this is the mechanism how the CH3 get converted to CHO. So first in the mechanism there is the in reaction, and after the in reaction there is 2,3 sigma tropic rearrangement. 2,3 sigma tropic rearrangement take place, and then the formation of C double bond O Se and OH. So this is the mechanism for these reactions. So let's see more example of this reaction. Now allylic alcohol get oxidized to carbonyl compound, alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. Then the methylene group, that is methylene group at alpha position of the carbonyl group, get oxidized to alpha dicarbonyl by using selenium dioxide. So it forms RC double bond O, C double bond O, R. So this alpha methylene group get oxidized to the carbonyl group adjacent to the carbonyl group. So if there is a hydrogen present on adjacent carbon, alpha carbon, then this undergo carbonyl formation. Therefore, there is formation of alpha dicarbonyl compounds. So these are the alpha dicarbonyl compound formation take place by using selenium dioxides. So let's see the mechanism of this reaction. Now RC double bond O CH2R. Now in presence of base, or it undergo tautomerization to form the enol, and in presence base there is formation of enolate. So in presence of base, it abstracts the proton from alpha carbon and there is formation of enolate take place. So there is RCO minus double bond CH, one hydrogen abstracted by the base, that is formation of this type of enolate. And then this enolate attack on selenium dioxide, Se double bond O, this attack on selenium O minus, and O minus undergo protonation to form the OH. So RCOSE double bond O minus, that get proton, it become OH. Now here is double bond CHR. Now this double bonded oxygen takes the double bond oxygen attack on carbon, then there is shifting of this double bond and the breaking of OSE bond take place. So let's see what happened. There is formation of again this carbonyl group, that is C double bond O, COHR, and on oxygen there is SeOH. Now again this SeOH, we can write this, then this hydrogen shifting here, the bond breaking and minus OH, and this take the proton, it become H2O. So there is formation of R C double bond O, C double bond O, R plus Se plus water molecule. So there is alpha dicarbonyl compound formation take place from the carbonyl compound in presence of selenium dioxide. Okay, let's see more example of this oxidation. Acetophenone C double bond O CH3. Now this acetophenone in presence of selenium dioxide get oxidized to dicarbonyl C double bond O CHO. So this product is formed from the selenium dioxides. Now if there is a tri-substituted alkene, then the methylene group undergo oxidation. More substituted side methylene group undergo oxidation by the selenium dioxide. So let's see the example. CH. Okay. So instead of this CH2, this methylene group undergo oxidation by selenium dioxide SeO2 in presence of tertiary butyl per hydroxide and DCM as a solvent. Now here is a tri-substituted alkene. Then in the tri-substituted alkene, this methyl group undergo oxidation in preference to this CH2 group. Therefore, there is formation of OH. Now, mostly E form of the alkene, E allylic alcohol, E form of the allylic alcohol is formed from this selenium dioxides. And if it is get oxidized to carbonyl group, then it forms the alpha beta unsaturated E form of the aldehyde या ketone. Okay. Let's see more example for the another type of example for the oxidation. Now pH, triple bond pH, it is an alkyne, and now this 1,2-diphenyl ethyne on oxidation by using SeO2, selenium dioxide, it get oxidized to dicarbonate. So pH, C double bond O, pH. Now this type of alkyne undergo oxidation to form the diketone alpha dicarbonyl, that is diketone compound is formed. Now terminal alkyne undergo oxidation by selenium dioxide, tertiary butyl perhydroxide and DCM as a solvent. Similarly, pH, C triple bond CH, terminal alkyne undergo oxidation to form the alpha carbonyl carboxylic acid. So it forms pH, CO, C double bond OOH. So alpha carbonyl carboxylic acid is formed from the terminal alkyne. So in presence of selenium dioxide and tertiary butyl perhydroxide in DCM solvent, the terminal alkyne get oxidized to alpha carbonyl carboxylic acid. Then the hydrocarbon of the type is also get oxidized to carbonyl compound by using selenium dioxide. Then the methyl substituent present on heteroaromatic compounds, for example methyl group present on the heteroaromatic ring AT. Now this methyl group by using selenium dioxide get oxidized to aldehyde. So this is related to the selenium dioxide oxidation reactions. Now again in the allylic oxidation, let's see another type of oxidizing agent, that is benzene selenyl bromide. Second oxidizing agent for the allylic oxidation is benzene selenyl bromide, PHSEBr. Now for the allylic oxidation, this benzene selenyl bromide is used. So it is benzene selenyl bromide. Now this benzene selenyl bromide oxidizes the adjacent CH2CH3 group, means there is formation of alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compounds from the carbonyl compounds. So by using PHSEBr and H2O2, it forms alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compounds from the carbonyl compounds. So the alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound is formed by using this benzene selenyl bromide. So let's see the mechanism for these reactions. pH mechanism, pH C double bond O. Now in presence of LDA, lithium diisopropyl amide, there is formation of enolate, LDA enolate formation, pH CO minus, and this enolate attack on this benzene selenyl bromide. So O minus is retained attack from the enolate carbon, that is carbanion, and Br minus. Then pH C double bond O, SEPH CH3. Now this SEPH by using H2O2, yes, sodium hypoiodate. We can use sodium hypoiodate or hydrogen peroxide to oxidize the selenium to form the selenium oxide, and again this form the pH double bond. Here this Se get oxidized to Se double bond O. Then the abstraction of proton from this position by oxygen and the formation of double bond take place. So let's see here, pH C double bond O, here is H, Se double bond O, pH. Now this oxygen takes the proton, this bond shift here to form the carbon-carbon double bond, and this selenium carbon bond break down to form the pH C double bond O, CH CH2, formation of alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound form, plus pH SeOH. So this is the mechanism for the formation of alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound from the carbonyl compounds. Okay, let's see more example of this type. OAC acetate present on carbon-carbon double bond, PHSeBr trifluoro silver trifluoroacetate in presence of diethyl ether at 0 degree Celsius to room temperature RT. So there is a formation of this type of the product, double bond OSEPH, and again by using H2O2, this Se get oxidized to selenium oxide, and selenium oxide by loss of the proton from this position, there is formation of alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound from this compound. Okay, another examples, SiO thrice trimethyl silane double bond R1 R2 R3. Now this group by using PHSeBr and diethyl ether in a solvent at -70 degree Celsius. Again this bond break down to form the carbonyl attack of this carbon on selenium to form the R1 C double bond O, R2 R3, and here is SEPH. Again this get oxidized by H2O2 to form the double bond, and if there is a hydrogen present, then this further formation of the alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound take place. Now another example, ethyl oxygen, allylic ether, then benzene selenyl bromide by using solvent THF at 25 degree Celsius. Again there is formation of carbonyl. Now here is addition of this benzene selenyl bromide across the carbon-carbon double bond. The lone pair delocalized here, then this attack on selenium, ETO double bond SEPH and Br minus is eliminated. Now this Br minus attack on this, the lone pair of oxygen is retained and to form the ETO Br SEPH. So this type of the compound is formed, and again if there is presence of another nucleophile OH, such type of nucleophile is present in presence of LDA. This LDA act as a base, abstract the proton from alcohol O minus. This O minus attack on this carbon, Br get eliminated. It forms ETO SEPH O CH3 double bond. So this type of the product is obtained from this reaction. Okay, if reaction with carbanium, so if there is carbanium is generated, then the carbanium, similar to this reaction, carbanium attack on selenium, Br minus get eliminated. So let's see the example of such attack of carbanium on benzene selenyl bromide. CN C5H11. So in presence of base, there is formation of the carbanium LDA PHSEBr. Now there is lithium diisopropyl amide, abstract the proton, there is formation of carbanium, and this carbanium attack on benzene selenyl bromide on the selenium and Br minus get eliminated. So C5H11 CN SEPH and Br minus get eliminated. Again this further oxidized by H2O2. Then this selenium is oxidized to selenium oxide and there is loss of proton from this to form the alpha beta unsaturated cyanide. So C5H11 double bond CN. So this type of the compound is formed from the carbanium attack on selenium, bromide minus get eliminated, and again oxidation of this selenium to form the selenium oxide by H2O2, and again the removal of this selenium oxide and hydrogen from the beta position to form the alpha beta unsaturated cyanide compounds. Okay, addition to the alkene. Next, this benzene selenium bromide undergo addition to the carbon-carbon double bond. If there is RCH HH, such a type of alkene is present, then the PHSEBr in presence of methyl cyanide, acetonitrile, or DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide, at 25 degrees Celsius, and same reactions are HHH PHSEBr in presence of solvent THF minus 78 degrees Celsius, or other solvent CCl4 at minus 20 degree Celsius. Then the addition of here this attack on the selenium, Br minus limited and Br minus attack on this carbocation. So there is formation of R Br PSEPH, and if there is a tertiary butoxide base is used, tertiary butoxide, potassium tertiary butoxide is used, then the elimination of this reaction take place. The proton is abstracted and formation of double bond. So R C double bond C SEPH. So this product is formed. Anti-product is formed H SEPH, or here is H. But if there is a at minus 78 degree centigrade, then the product is R SEPH Br, and then in presence of tertiary butoxide, potassium tertiary butoxide, there is formation of R SEPH CH2 double bond C. Okay, so this product is obtained in room at below 78 degrees Celsius or minus 20 degrees Celsius in different solvent. At 25 degrees Celsius, this product is obtained. Okay, this is the oxidation, allylic oxidation by using selenium dioxides and benzene selenyl bromide. Okay, thank you.